I am maybe I'm just confusing myself. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I'm sure many of you will probably agree with that. But I've been a professional photographer for 5, 6 years now, and I know how to work all my gear, and I know how everything works. And but just some things just like made me kind of go, I don't understand aperture. And you're probably thinking, how can you not understand aperture? It's like, okay, I know aperture. I know all the f-stops. I know what the f-stop means and the difference between f-stops and t-stops and how it changes exposure and all that stuff. But playing with manual lenses, I've been playing with manual. Okay, this is the problem. I've been playing with manual lenses, and playing with manual lenses ends up screwing you up, I think. And I'm just kind of trying to think, how does opening the aperture up make it brighter? Because how? Like, if I'm going to bring this up to the front, what it seems to me, from my point of view, is that, let's see, so there's the aperture, you can see it, there's a small, and if we open it up, it gets bigger. But if you look at that, so let's see, we focus that, how do I do this? Focus that my eye. If I then, oh, this is so difficult. If I then stop it down, my eye is still the same brightness. Nothing's changed in terms of brightness. See? Coming through the actual lens. It's the same brightness. Look at that! That's what I don't understand. The field of view has suddenly changed, but the brightness hasn't. There's the top of my beautiful head. There's my eyes. So look, nothing has changed. This is just massively confused me. And like, I think even if I stick my eye right up towards the lens and I change the aperture, still nothing changes. Nothing has an effect. It's the same brightness. It's just a greater field of view. Is this something which I'm just having a total idiot attack of? And I'm looking at all the images, just googling lens optics, and like this one makes me think, okay, so maybe the bigger the aperture, the more brightness for the edges of the shot. For the light going straight in the middle will be the same brightness, but the stuff at the side will get brighter because it'll have more diffracted light hitting it, maybe. But then that should mean that the central part of an image should never change its brightness. Yeah. So if you've got a small aperture, the center of a photo should be just as bright as if you've got a big aperture, which clearly isn't the case. Because the light's just going straight through the hole. It's not changing anything. And like, even if there is diffracted light, how is that working? I can't find like, oh yeah, look, that's what aperture is. Like, yeah, that's the hole, but as I've just shown you, it doesn't make it any actually brighter. And how is it that optical lens and light diagrams are always so rubbish? I can't really understand anything in this. It's just, they're so pants. But yeah, so just tell me if have you ever had this situation and all that kind of stuff, and just where something which you've taken. So yeah, is it something which I've just taken as for granted all these years, and I'm just being an idiot, or do any of you agree with me, or is it something which I'm getting from changing my lens? So there, that should be almost a black photo. The image that you're seeing through there, but what's happening? You're just getting more field of view. What's happening here? Scientists, explain.